Recording in progress. How have you guys been? It's been such a long time. Hey, Curtis. Hola, nos drava. Yo me llamo, mi nombre está aquí arriba. ¿Se sabes leer? Perdón, yo prometo que voy a tener más paciencia. Curtis, I do have a boyfriend now. Yes, I do. He should be here anytime now. Oi, Xandinha. Quanto tempo? Uau. Oh, yeah, we're recording here. Sorry, Zoom. Sorry, Zoom. Saudade de você também, meu amor. Muita saudade de você. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Today's such a special call. We're going to go through a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to go right into it. We're broadcasting on Zoom, TikTok, Instagram. So if you're not on any of those platforms with me, you're missing out. And I can't help you more than that. Only if I get on, I don't even know what else, what other platform I could get. I could get on Facebook. I could get on, what else? TV. Xandinha, esse é meu cabelo natural. Parei de ficar loura. Parei de tentar ficar loura. This is so Xandinha's asking about my hair color. She used to follow me from the time I was blonde, but this is just my natural color. See, it's just me. Back to my eyebrows. This is my natural color. Sometimes I get my eyebrows done and like, do you tint them? Like, hell no, I don't need them darker than they already are. Thank you, Curtis. So guys, we have so much catching up to do, and it's probably been a good old 2 to 3 weeks since I've been here live with you. Hello to Oklahoma. Yeah, guys, drop down where you're talking from so I can say hi to y'all. Y'all, you're probably gonna see my English accent changing a little bit. Obrigada, meu amor. Charlene, it's not Charlene Curtis, it's Charlene, no R. Don't call her Charlene, she's gonna eat you alive. Charlene Johnson, my beautiful dear friend, she's doing amazing. Last time I checked with her, she's the best. So, guys, like I said, it's been a couple of weeks, if not more. I think probably 3 weeks because the week before my show, I just could not get in here for the love of God. I could, for the love of God, I could, but he didn't demand that from me, so I just didn't. I was extremely tired. Let me see if I can put this camera a little bit. I want this camera a little bit lower. Is that okay? Is that okay? I was extremely tired. So a week out, that's where we stopped. I used to do these lives every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And every month we used to talk about a certain topic. Leading up to the show, I was giving you guys a proper like prep and updated what was happening, what was going on, all these things. And a week before the show, I just couldn't think. It was so hard on my brain that I had energy. Hi, Fabienne, my beautiful friend slash client slash role model slash um, protege. I just couldn't get in here for like anything. I couldn't think. I had just enough energy to do my very basic survival task, which is take care of me, take care of my clients. There wasn't much left after this. So last week before the show, I did not have a call where I couldn't update you guys. And if you follow me, you know a little bit about my philosophy, self-preservation above all costs. So I would not hurt my prep. Hi, Christina. My girl Christina got fourth place on her first show on Worlds, and she's coming for the title next. So yeah, it was just not worth it. And that's a great part of my philosophy regarding fitness with my clients and whatever I do with them. I think about preservation. I think about sustainability, even though something like a show, it's not sustainable at all. But I think about what's most important for me at the time, and I go and do that, even if some other areas might get hurt here and there. No, then we start nurturing them back. Look at the cats. The cats are always present. Um, yeah, so today we're going to talk about that, the last week, the week leading to this last week that passed, and something really special that's going to happen next week. And we're going to talk about, if you know the name here somewhere, you're probably aware something is happening. So the week before the show, everything was actually very fine. No, despite my energy decrease, but it was easy like Sunday morning. I was actually increasing my calories as I was leading up to the show. Wasn't restricting at all. Did was at the gym up until Thursday. Friday I did not go to the gym because I had a photo shoot early in the morning, and then we had tanning, and then after that, no more cardio, no more lifting, no nothing, just like some quick pump workouts here and there. But it was super smooth, doing a little quick retrospective. I've had two major setbacks on this prep, which first one was the peptide issue that I had back in June 10th that set me up big time, and it was a big scar on my health. I fainted a few times, had to call 911, had to be rushed to the ER. Not fun, do not recommend it. It was very, very disturbing, very scary. And even though it took me maybe 2 days to get back to my somewhat normal routine, it had an effect on my body. It had an effect like a post anaphylactic shock effect on how I metabolize some foods and how my body's just responding to workouts and training and macro. So I had to do a big adaptation on that. Mind you, I have a superwoman syndrome. So I thought that, I was good to go even within, actually, if you want to laugh, I was at the hospital at the emergency room and I had a client. So I canceled my morning clients, but I did. Oh, Fabienne, this is the Zoom I'm just recording. It would be a different Zoom link because that Zoom link is just for Tuesdays. I didn't update the new one. Sorry about that. But starting next week is all gonna be fixed. Sorry, I was a little bit out of commission. Uh, so I was in the emergency room with one of my clients, which is a great friend of mine, and I told her, because I trained her team, her business, the team members of her business, and I told her, yes, I'm going to be teaching them at 12. No, it's no problem. I'm going to be there. I should be fine by then. About 10, I'm going to let me out. I'm going to go home, take a shower, and I'm going to do that. That's how delusional I was. So needless to say, after I got back home and recovered for a couple of days, I thought I was gonna be back on track. That was probably a Tuesday, so I thought I was gonna be back on track like by the latest by Friday. And it took me about 4 weeks, honestly, to get fully back on track, to recover everything and to really understand what was happening with my body. After lots of consultations with my doctor, Chat GPT, we came out with the conclusion that I needed to change a little bit how I do things. And I did. And thank goodness, thank God, my body started getting back to where it was supposed to be. My body slowly started to respond to this stimulus, and like the weight that I gained, a little bit of the muscle mass that I dropped, it started getting back to where I wanted to be. And probably a few weeks after that, another issue happened, which is not an issue, honestly, it's a blessing. But the thing is that a few weeks after that, I want to say probably 3 weeks or 2 weeks before the show, I got my period. Blessing. Thank you, Lord. But the thing that I didn't account for is throughout my whole bodybuilding career, there's been 11 years competing. I've never done a show with a regular period. And what I mean by that is not that I was too lean to get a period, is not that, even though that might have been the case in some stages of my life. But I've always had a hormonal implant that I put in Brazil uh, that lasts for a full year, like an implant you put on your glutes. And I never had a period for 11, actually a little bit over that. For 11 years, I never had a period, which was awesome. Awesome. Emphasis on the awesome. It's really good not to have a period, even though health, for health purposes, might not be the best, as I'm like trying to study and get more in tune with that. But for my well-being, it was amazing. Not going through the weight fluctuations and the hormonal fluctuations and how much it affects my body, my mindset, my mood, my hunger. Hey, Christy. And hey, Boo Boo. Good to see you here, my love. Oh, my girl's here. I love it. Uh, so it was a big, big thing for me because it was hard trying to manage my hunger and my hunger with the hormone, which I see everything as a an opportunity to learn and to grow and to understand more how things are, how things happen in my life. Give me 1 second, because we think we might need this. It's getting dark. Oi! It's getting dark, and this is a little bit better. Good? Is the yellow light okay? Or do you guys want a blue light? Like when you do things live, you just have to be okay with like that. With like that. We do things a little bit on the improv. I'm absolutely no problem with that. So I just had to adapt. I had to manage that. I had to. Oh, my love, trust me, me too. I'm on the same boat as you. Christine is saying, I can't wait to start training again. I'm on the same. Like, I can't wait. I've trained a little bit here and there, but I can't wait to get it like on a program. Ah, I need still a little bit, one more week, and then go back on my program. But so I had to adapt to that, and it was a huge adaptation because not only I removed my implant back into November last year, so let's say 6, 7, 8 months probably. I've been adapting. My body has been adapted to having a period again, and it's been a little bit on and off. It's actually a lot smoother than I thought. But being on a severe calorie deficit, on an extreme calorie output, meaning working out a lot and doing long hours of cardio and working a lot on my business, it was hard. It was just hard. Let's just put it that way. It was hard. And my body gained about, I want to say 8 to 10 pounds in that week, the week before my period actually happened. Oh man, that was like, it was hard. When I tell you that it took everything out of me personally to understand that my body was gonna come back. And that's what I teach my girls. Me and most of my girls were going through the same thing at the same time. Isn't it beautiful? Like how we start like regulating our periods at the same time. And I was telling them, relax, it's gonna be okay, which is so easy for me to see outside from outside perspective and objectively as a coach. But me looking at my own body, haven't been gone through that in such a while, like, just please. So I had to keep like, thank you, boo boo. Have a beautiful practice. Love you. So I just had to keep calming myself down. And even though my mind was telling me something, well, my heart was telling me something, the mirror was telling me something, my mind had to take the lead and like, chill out. Everything's going to be okay. Your body's going to get back to it. Hey, neighbor. And it did, after I got my period, everything come down. Of course, when you start like getting a little bit of a craze about your period, of course it delays even more. So it got a little bit far behind, but everything was good. And after my period, my weight got back to where it's supposed to be, to where I wanted to be. And those were the biggest two challenges for my prep, I would say. And then after that was smooth sailing, like leading up to peak week, my body just kept responding, responding, responding. It was a blessing. And I loved it so much that I was able to do that, coaching myself and coaching my team at the same time. It was such a beautiful experience. And I can say I put my body exactly as I wanted. Like, okay, I could change a few things here and there. I'm not gonna be hypocrite, hypocrite, hypocrite. Is that how I say? You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. Of course, I want it to be. Maybe my stomach should be a little bit more flat. Maybe TMI for you guys. But I'm sorry. That's just what we talk about when we talk about bodybuilding. I didn't poop for like maybe 1.5 days before my show, so I had that in me, and I tried to get it out. It didn't get out, so I stepped on stage with, let's say, extra stuff on my belly, but it was all good. Leading up to the show, I was hanging out with my boyfriend. Yeah, you heard that right, my boyfriend. My boyfriend. And we were going insert hearts. Insert heart. And so he was actually very, very helpful in this last week, trying to like help me with everything that I needed. And I told him like I really need a steak. I need a steak. So we ate steak and Asian. We ate steak on Wednesday night and fries. On Thursday night, thank you, Christina. We ate on Friday, we ate Asian food. So lots of sashimi, some sushi, um, sake. On Wednesday, we had wine, dessert. Friday night, we ate also another huge steak with fries and wine. So that's only to show that when you have the right strategies and you take your time to do your prep and you do your due diligence, it doesn't have to be that hard. And it was great. So I stepped on stage, it was awesome, was pumping up backstage. My body looked, the part that I was most worried about was losing muscle definition and muscle volume. And I did. And I was able to step on stage like super lean at the body fat percentage that I wanted. I was aiming for 140, but 140, I think was 141 was my stage weight, which was great. Probably that one extra pound was just poop, as I said. I'm like a kid. Talk about poop and farting and just start laughing. Um, but that was it. It was awesome. Now after the show, and mm, I should have come back here with you guys to talk to you guys, but then again, like I said, life update for you because this is a personal brand and this is a personal business and personal life affects a lot. And I think also personal life affects a lot how you deal with your body and how your body behaves to things. So as you know, I started dating this handsome, wonderful man. So I decided to, I'm gonna take a little break from work because I've been working my butt off since I can remember. So I said, let me step out of social media, let me enjoy him because he doesn't live here. So I enjoyed his presence. I enjoyed being with him and enjoyed not being on a diet with him, which was even better. And so I didn't do lives. And honestly, probably even if he wasn't here, I would have taken a time off because my brain was just so overflown with things in a positive way. Christina, you're not trying to take a break, girl. I see you. You're all in about. I'm like, how can she do it? You're running like spinning wheels. Keep at it, girl. As long as you can do it, keep doing it. That's amazing. I'm about to like turn my engines back on and game one until the end of the year. Like, boom, get it. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love, Fabienne. Fabienne. Um, So I just needed a break from social media. I still haven't, trust me or not, believe me or not, it's gonna sound extremely rude, but I haven't replied to all messages, all DMs. I've been sorry about that. I've been falling back. It's just there's really not enough time. I'm gonna steal your phone, Christine. I'm gonna force you to get fall off the grid. I just haven't had time, because business is booming, personal life is blooming. So it's been a blessing. It's been a huge blessing. Needless to say, in all areas of my life, God has been so good to me, and personal, professional, and this last week, I know I slowly got back to work, and I said I have a surprise for you. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise anymore, but I do want to talk about the challenge that I'm launching, the Amanda Effect. It's gonna be somewhere here. Which thank you, ChatGPT, for naming it. It sounds very obnoxious, but I thought, you know what? Heck yeah, I'm a world champion. I'm gonna name it the Amanda Effect. I think it's pretty cool because I need some Amanda Effect in my life right now because this Amanda right now, it's coming from 2 weeks of eating and drinking and working out less. So I'm not feeling the Amanda right now. I need to get back to the Amanda, like, because guys, it's a lot about what I preach is all about finding your best version, finding your best self. I don't want any of my girls or guys ever to fall into certain standards of beauty that are demanded by the fitness industry, by whatever. I don't care about what anybody says. If I did care, trust me, I would never start building muscles in the first place. Um, because I still hear to this day, like, don't get too strong, like, don't lift too heavy, you're gonna get strong. Like, fuck off, leave me alone. I kind of know what I'm doing, okay? But I digress. So, food throttle after Labor Day. Yes, girl. Yes, yes. That's what we're gonna talk about this right now. Give me 1 second. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. What was I talking about? Okay. What was I talking? Okay. Did I? Man, I have calories in my brain. I don't even have excuses to not, be as sharp as I could. 1 second, is this okay? And I completely forgot what I was talking about. Lexi, shut up. Distractions, live broadcast is what happens live broadcast. So we're gonna talk about, yeah, the Amanda challenge, the Amanda fact, ChatGPT name. We're gonna talk about it. Yes. So the last week, I was kind of like, I'm still having some fun with food. I went to be with my boyfriend. Indoor Cycle Queen, my love, I can't see you. Who are you? Say me your name. I can't see from your picture. I can't see who you are. Sorry. You were tell us how to build muscle. Christy, yes, we're gonna build muscle. Thank you so much. Yes. You were gonna tell us how to build muscle. I'm scattered now. I think maybe too many calories. Also, another thing, I'm not gonna tell about this right. I'm gonna tell about this later. Uh I just got too excited to see so many of my girls here. I got so happy. So last week I've been still like in doji. Jackie, what's up, girl? Oh my goodness, so good to see you. Such a long time. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for joining us. It's so awesome. Yeah, where you at right now? Um, so the last week eating, drinking, started working out like ish, my body started regulating my weight. So I went, my stage weight was 141. I went up to 151 and then started training down to like 140, 149, 148. Ideally, my goal is to be between 140, 145. That for me seems to be like my sweet spot for maintenance. I do not want to go keep getting over 145, especially as we get like here in Miami to like high season, which is winter, and the city's packed with events. There's so much business to be done, so many outings and networking parties and events, and I want to be part of it all because this year I'm going to boom my business. So watch out. But I don't want to go over 145 because I'm just not comfortable. It's just not my personal preference. Remember what I was going to talk about. Your personal body preference. I like to be leaner. I like to be on the leaner side. I like to look at my forearms and see veins. And I have one fighting for dear life right now. Some here. But I like to see veins. I like to see like some muscle splits. I like to see lines on my abs. I don't like to walk and my thighs keep doing this. This is not fun. Trust me. If you guys think it's sexy, good for you. It's not fun. So that's where I want to get my body to. And I went to visit my boyfriend, my man, this weekend in Louisiana. So we ate, we ate good. We ate good food. We worked out really hard too, and he eats super healthy, but it still was a lot of food, a lot more than I'm used to. So today I'm sitting like not on a very pleasant spot. Not on a very pleasant spot. 2 weeks after my show, veins are the best part for sure. Everybody loves the veins. We should start a community. Everybody for veins. So I'm like I'm ready to get back to my stage self. And mind you, right now, even though my stage physique is not sustainable, oh, mon amour, Louisiana food was good. It was good. Soul food. Fed my soul so much. So many ways. See, you keep distracting me. I'm gonna start keep talking about love again. Don't distract me. Just kidding. Please distract me. I love this is what we do live for. Like I want us to talk. Let me just like this keeps like pumping me off of my favorite filter. Christine, I didn't weigh myself today, but I'm guessing probably 153, 154 because I can bloated AF. Okay, my walking pad just started turned on by itself. I guess this is a sign from God that I need to get back working out. Don't freak out, Christina, because it is normal, but I mean, by the pictures, you don't look like your face seems super lean still, and you can really, really tell by the face because the face starts getting puffy. Like my face started getting puffy again. Like you can barely see like my cheekbones right now. I don't want to have cheekbones like this, and I don't. It's because something's bad. But yeah, I ate a lot of different foods that I'm used to eating right there. I didn't drink much, thank God. Like alcohol is really like not a big part of my life as it used to be. Used to be a huge problem back in the past, but maybe like the more I had was like 2 glasses of wine per night. Christina, yeah, mine too. So that also contributes. That was one thing I was thinking, like, I'm really like battling this right now as we talk. So let's also put that into consideration when we, see your weight fluctuation. So if we are on that week, which you probably are, there's probably a little effect on it. but your weight's gonna go up a little bit. And so saying all that to say that I'm ready to get back on track. And I know a lot of you all are as well because kids are getting back to school, everybody's getting back to normal life. Europe is almost done with summer. Just kidding. Europe goes on and on. You guys are still there. I was there a few years ago, up until like mid-September. Like, yeah. So this is still gonna take some time, but I thought, and by the suggestion of two of my greatest clients and friends, why don't we start a challenge? Why don't we all get together? Get the beginning of September to really lock arms and everybody together. If we do that for 4 weeks, all I want for you is 4 weeks. It's not even a full month. It's like from September 1st to September 28th, if I'm corrected. Probably that. Go over my stories, you'll see the link. It's like all you need is 4 weeks, and you're gonna feel so much better because let me tell you guys, it's really not worth to just being giving into gluttony like that. Honest to God, I always say that, and people think I'm crazy, but you girls that have dieted down now, you let me know what feels better, being full or being hungry. And I mean by hunger being like feeling your stomach empty. Do you rather feel your stomach empty or stomach full? And it's so counterintuitive. And if you're dealing with eating disorder, please, I do not mean to trigger anything. I myself battled eating disorder for many years. And I know it's a very tricky question because it has so many meanings and like emotions around it. So if you're battling with eating disorder, you can send me a DM. I'm not a therapist, and eating disorder is a serious topic, but I can guide you in the right direction. Okay. So if you are, please let me know. Let's talk. Satisfied. Christy likes to feel satisfied. Christina, I like to feel a little hungry. I like to, I mean, if I had to choose either extremes, by extremes, that's extreme to even say extremes. I like to feel my stomach empty a little bit more than I like to feel it full. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to stop playing with this. I'm sorry, guys. It's my AirPods. Every time I open it, connects here. Because and I'm comparing that to like to the extreme of being full. It's like this feeling of like, why did I eat so much? I don't like that at all. And there's a right way of doing that. There's a right balance of eating that. So what Christy said, being satisfied, not full. Satisfied is the sweet spot. Feeling satisfied is where it's at. I know where it's at. Who remembers this song? I know, I know, I know if you wanna have a good time. I'm not a singer, but I should. I know I should not. But feeling satisfied is a sweet spot. Yeah, I hate feeling full too, Christina, but that's because that's what happens, especially when you come out of a show, like your leptin and ghrelin are so off, you really can't think straight. Yeah, you can't understand when you're satiated. And that's a huge, huge problem coming out of a show. That's why all my girls were slowly increasing calories, at least in theory. I know it's harder on practice in real life, but slowly increasing calories is slowly adding more to the plate, slowly fueling your body in a way that you feel more satisfied and not. So, that's why I'm doing this challenge because I think we all could use a little bit more accountability. I think we all could use some guidance, and I think we could all use some community in order to get everything aligned and in order to get everything back on track. Because if you blink your eyes, it's going to be October, and then how was that how that Halloween comes, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and you packed 15 extra pounds, that you should be have 20 pounds less. So this is a time to get back on track. I launched this challenge. We're starting pre-sale today, the Amanda Fact Challenge. It's on the link on my bio. So anywhere you see this, if you're seeing it on YouTube, it's gonna be down here. If you're seeing it on TikTok, it's not yet, but I will put it here. If you're seeing on Instagram, it is on my bio. So just go there. If you see on Facebook, it's everywhere. If you're part of my email list, you're going to receive the email with the link. We have a pre-sale price until August 30th, which is in a few days. And then after that, no, it's not on August 30th. It's somewhere. Don't get me wrong. My girl knows all of that. But just follow the link and get it before it's done. All my girls who are my clients are already automatically, mandatorily part of it because I need us all on the same page. So Christina, Christy, Fabienne, you don't need to worry about that. You're already there. You're already signed up. You didn't even know about it. You're already signed up because I need everybody aligned. Community is magical. When you get people, like-minded people walking in the same direction, wonders can happen. So all my clients, and if you are like, if you're somebody who sees from an outside perspective, if somebody who's interested not just in bodybuilding, but in like becoming the best version of yourself. I don't train only bodybuilders. I don't train only girls who wants to compete. I train normal women, if there is such a thing. Let's fucking go, Kirsty. And so you please join us because you're going to be in the same group as my most incredible clients. They're going to be sharing some, and like all my clients are business women. They're badass women rocking, running businesses like across nations, like my girl here, Christy, who has like so many business I can't even tell. And she travels the world and she makes her money and she looks fabulous and she runs a family. So just so you know, that's like an average of my client. Badass women who have all those things going on and are still making time to take care of their house too. And it's just so much more than just like how your body behaves and how your body really does like metabolize fat and build muscle. It goes beyond that. It's about your self-confidence. It's about your self-commitment. It's about setting aside really time for yourself rather than just pouring out on other people. Like you need to pour in yourself first. Christina said, health is wealth. Indeed, it is. It is the biggest asset out. That's why I won't sacrifice my health for anything. Lauren, oh my love, so good to see you. Um, Christine is saying, I realize I can't run my business unless I'm healthy. 100%. I won't sacrifice my health. I did it in the past. Every now and then I'll still push it. Because some business stuff they have deadlines, but I get to a certain point where I know like I can't go beyond this. So, and my clients all know I'm not a robot. I do everything myself. So if you're getting a program, if you're my client, you best believe I'm the one who not only is the brain behind it, but I'm the one who's adding things and typing and everything. That's why it's a custom business and it takes time to do custom things. Let's come join us, my love. It'll be so fun to have you too. Oh, I miss you so much. For guys who don't know, Lauren here, Parker Anna, she's a beautiful client of mine from a few years ago back in Naples we met. And she did a show. It was on the bucket list to inspire her daughters. And it was the most beautiful thing. She not only did one, she did two. One of the most beautiful things. Never stepping on stage before. She did it. She went through the challenge. She went through the whole prep. And the transformation that this woman went through, you guys, you have to go on her profile and check it out. I might even bring her up here on the live to talk about it later, not tonight. Don't run. I'm not doing it right now. But it's just that's the beauty of it. Like when you get aligned with women who are looking to get the best out of themselves, and we all walk together and we all hold each other accountable. There's no limit to what you can achieve. And trust me, I can do this on myself. It's not fun. I need girlfriends. I need you all to do it together because what is the fun? You reach the top and you're by yourself. What's the fun if I'm like, I'm the only one standing at the beach with a six pack and a nice ass? No. Sorry, that's too verbal for you, but that's true. I need all my girlfriends like rocking because you don't even feel good. Like if you're the only one who's taken care of, like it's not fun alone. There you go, Hannah, right? It's definitely not fun alone. I want all my girlfriends like amazing, like rocking their bikinis and their self-confidence and making business deals and like thriving their personal lives and just like making money because we make money. Everybody elevates together. Christina, it's a lot of mental noise, and that's the thing because we get so caught up in our brains. We think we're the only ones dealing with that. I'm the same. Like I was just, like I said, this weekend with my boyfriend, and like I don't look like I looked 2 weeks ago. So like all this self thoughts, like, oh my gosh, does he still love me? Because I'm like I don't have my abs anymore. Like slap yourself, shut up. Of course, what matters more is inside. But from an inside, we can bring outside even better, and like just like a real representation of what we feel about ourselves. Ah, thank you so much, my love. That's so nice to hear. You're so sweet. I felt and looked the best I ever had when I trained with you. My love. It was a pleasure, pleasure. Let's get Vinny together. Yes, Antonia. Let's get Vinny together. I think one of the check-ins. So let me talk about the challenge because I'm getting too excited. So the challenge is gonna run all through my app. So my girls who train with me are already familiar with the app. There's a big like setup there we can put everybody in a group. It's gonna be chaotic. I'm telling you, it's gonna be chaotic because I'm fixing to put 100 women together there. Everybody's gonna be posting pictures daily, and if you don't post, you're gonna lose it. There will be prizes. Okay, I'm just telling you, there'll be prizes for participation. There'll be prizes for biggest transformation. Fabienne, are you here, my love? Lift your hands up if you're here. Fabienne, she participated in my challenge. I did, I think, December 2023, and she won because she was so active on it. I'm not gonna show because there you go. I'm not gonna show because I asked you to be on my live sometime this week, right? We're still gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna bring her up. She's gonna give her testimonial, but she's here. Let's talk about it. This lady, she was on everything. She participated on everything. She was working out every day. She was doing all the diets. She was asking questions on the lives. So she won. And I told her, like, okay, you won a 3 month coaching program. We did it after 3 months. She did so amazing. I felt it in my heart, like, I'm not gonna let you go. You're like you're my protege now. You're my girl. So I said, I'm gonna take care of you. Like you just became part of my group. And yeah, she's been my client ever since. And when you see her transformation, you need to watch out because it's not gonna be on Zoom. Is it gonna be on Zoom? It might be on Zoom. But I'm gonna share her transformation, everything that happened with her weight, what she's been through in life, how she's dealing with her diet, how she's dealing with her training. That woman's transformation, it's beyond. How many pounds was it, my love? Like 30, 40, something like that, right? And she's been sustaining. It's not like she lost all that and then she gained back up. No, she's been sustaining, maintaining for months now. She just went 40 pounds. She just went on vacation in Europe. She maintained her weight. She knows how like to party like a rock star and come back and like nothing happens. Because that's the transformation that happens when you learn about your body. And that's what I want to go put all your women right there to participate, motivate each other, like get the best out of this. You're gonna be around incredible, powerful, crazy driven women. And thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet of you. You're so I love you. And and I want us all to feed off of each other, honestly. I'm no better than any of you. I need the same accountability. I need the same motivation. The only difference is I've done this more often than you girls have. But I go through the same psychosis in my mind, like, oh my gosh, I can do this. I'm gonna eat the whole cookies, and I go through the same things. If you're my client, because I keep it very real. But I just want we all to elevate together. Having said all that, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're going to be doing lives this week, every day, 7 p.m. So I want you to join because I'm going to start teaching you a little bit more. I'm going to show a little bit on the app. I'm going to start like talking a little bit more how the training is going to be, how the nutrition is going to be, how the challenges are going to be, supplements, check-ins, accountability. We're going to talk about self-confidence. We're going to talk about how to keep the promises to yourself. We're going to talk about mindset shift, which is the most important thing. We're going to talk about breaking belief systems that you have. Thank you, Diego. Obrigada. We're going to go over all those things because I want us all to elevate together. And come September 28th, right, and it seems it's so close, but believe me, so much can happen in 4 weeks. All my girls who competed can testify. So much can happen in 4 weeks. You have no idea if you really commit, if you really dedicate yourself, this can transform your life. I'm not kidding. It's no joke. It changed my life many, many years ago, and I'm sure it can change yours too. So we're gonna wrap it up right here because I still have so much to do with work, and I have to go to cardio, and I have to go do other things in life. But yeah, so every day, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week, we're gonna be live here to talk about the challenge, the Amanda effect, because like I said, it's more than just a six pack. It's an inside glow up. And if I could do it, any of you can do it too. Christina says, one of my favorite sayings you kept telling me as we neared stage was positively reinforcing me, saying how body can change so well. Yes, my love. It can change. And it's a belief thing. We really don't believe until we do it first. And I get it. It's so hard to give that vow of trust to not really to me, but to the whole process. Because if you haven't seen it happen with you, you really have second thoughts like, can I really do it? I know other people can, but can I? Trust me, I've had the same thoughts. And I was young. I was like, when I first stepped on stage, I was 29, maybe 28. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. Even earlier, that's when I first wanted my six pack for the first time, maybe 26, something like that. And it did. And once it does, it's like there's no limit to what you can do. Yeah, my love. I was about to say that the only thing it takes is someone to believe you, to see that in you. And trust me, I know and I can see. And it's not about your body, it's about here. If you have it in here, your body will do anything you tell it. And if you're strong enough to join the challenge, I know you have it in here. It's good to hear it from someone else. And of course, I still had to do work. Absolutely. The work needs to be done regardless. There's no outworking how can I say? There's no out saying lack of work. You have to do the work. The work is substantial, it's fundamental. No, the mind, I can give you all the positive mindset ever, but you still need to put the bar in your back and squat your ass down. Ay, ay. This has been so awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for participating. We're gonna keep it short today because so much to be done. So maybe like 30 to 45 minutes because we're gonna be here every single day of the week. So put in your calendars. I'm gonna put a story right now. Love you so much, my love. Thank you for the support. It means the world to me. So get a timer. We're going to be here every day, 7 p.m. If you just need some motivation, come. I have plenty to give us all. And I'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless you all. Bye, Chrissy. Bye, Fabienne. Bye, Lauren. Bye, everybody.